Esther and I have talked about this. I think it's like a tragedy that our generation doesn't know how to overgeneralizing here, cook and clean, especially. I like there's an art to cleaning. It's something to take pride in. And I just like feel kind of shortchanged that we were just not, it was not emphasized that we like clean and get on our hands and knees and like scrub the floor.
I agree. Are you the same way, or are you pretty tidy?
I really, no, I'm not
Your
super.
room looks tidy AF.
I make an effort.
Yeah.
I make an effort because the self-hate gets a little loud for me, and I do feel better when the space is clean. I'm not a super organized person by any means. Like I have like messy corners and like I'll like shove things in closets to kind of just like get rid of stuff, but the self-hate gets kind of loud. Like I like looking in my room and seeing it's clean.
It
It
feels
makes
so
me
good.
it makes me feel a little bit better about myself for sure, but yeah, and I think I go in like it's like I'll have like manic phases of cleaning where like I'll like get so overwhelmed, and the next thing I know, for the first time in 6 months, I'm on my hands and knees and like scrubbing a shower like really really hard. But I don't have that like consistent like weekly cleaning practice. Like it should be like exercise, cleaning, like it should be this like holistic part of living. Cleaning, by the way, is exercise, and we also don't talk about that
I
enough. Like
know. My
if
mom
Whoa.
always says
if you
that.
clean for an hour a day, like it, and you're on your feet and you're like using your arms, you're reaching, you're
Mm-hmm.
scrubbing, that's as good a workout as any. And like look at
Yeah.
the results it gives you around your place. And it's like there shouldn't be like blogilates who's like teaching you how to do the same ab exercises 15 times. It should be like cleaning exercise videos.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you know
That's a
what
really good
else?
idea.
We haven't talked about this on the show in a while, but we used to, which is that cleaning is so fucking attractive to men. Like a woman who can clean is such a turn on. I've learned through
Yes.
the years. Like it's we that might motivate us a little more, but I'm still a lazy piece of shit. And it's like my messiness is a problem in my relationship. But like just reminding everyone out there, like if you can clean, it's hot. It's very hot.
Yeah, cooking and cleaning. I want to find a guy who does those things. I really am like looking for
Yeah.
a wife more than anything. I'm never gonna be good at those things. I kind of have given up on it. I would like to be more tidy and to keep my space neat and put things back where they belong. And I know that I can do that, and I can do a better job of it. And it's just about self-care. I mean, it's really like if you live in a messy room, it's because you don't really like yourself that much. You don't think you deserve to be in a messy room. And it's funny because like when I've like visitors, my room's perfect because they deserve it, but I don't when it's just me. So it's really about just like liking yourself. And I feel like the more that I like myself, the more I'm like, oh, I can have nice things. I can treat my things nicely. But um yeah, I really am. When a man can cook and clean and is like organized, I'm very attracted to that because I think that's what I'm gonna need. So Esther, is your fiance, he's clean? Does he cook?
No, it's so annoying because he's like lazy too, but he's not quite as gross as me. So he doesn't, it's not like he solves the problem, but he also doesn't like the problem I create. So we together need a wife. Like we need a third person in our
I was
relationship to like clean and plan. Like we need someone else.
I was so inspired by your admission about your dirty car when you were on Lisa Vanderpump's podcast because she really intimidates me by how perfect she is. And you were just like, yeah, my
I
car's a mess.
know.
There's cans, there's like wrappers, and like she was like aghast. And it was just
I
so cool.
know.
I wrote to you about it. I was like, I'm so ashamed of how messy I am. And it was just really nice to hear someone that's like, yeah, that's just how I am. But are you ashamed of it? Or are you kind of like, whatever?
I would say, well, I'm definitely not embarrassed by it. I don't think
How?
I'm
Like when
ashamed
you
of it.
valet, are you embarrassed?
Oh my God. I mean, well, I also have like a 2001 Camry and I usually valet at places that like have not seen that car in 20 years. So like I just you have to own it. Like it
Yeah.
almost forces me. You just like have to own it. Like I'm really bad at I'm really bad at pretending to be something I'm not. So like there's just no choice. I'm not embarrassed. I'm not ashamed. Would I prefer a clean car? Yeah, like every so often I'll clean out my car and then I'll take it and get it detailed and it's like, oh my God, I feel like it's a brand new car. Like it's so, if anyone out there thinks they need a new car, just get your car cleaned and you'll feel
Yes.
like you have a new car. It's so
Like,
nice. Like, so yeah, I prefer different, but I'm not embarrassed or ashamed. No, it's just it's like, it's always better to like be yourself, like you always get farther, I feel like, when you're just like own who you are.
yeah, it's true. But there's just, I can go there with so many things I'm ashamed of, but when it comes to my messiness, that's the one I'm really closeted about because my
I
closet
wonder
is,
why.
so, I don't know. It's something that I feel makes me so inherently unlovable, I
Girls
think.
being dirty is taboo.
Yeah.
I think that like dirty girls is just like it's not like this like picture perfect image we have in our mind of what a girl should be. It means
It means
obviously
I might smell bad. It means my vagina might taste
it
bad.
really
Like
all goes back to the
it goes
vagina for
all
me.
to
It really something about like something about a guy seeing what my underwear really looks like when I wear it for this is like a common like I know I'm not making some original opposite, but like I'm so afraid of my boyfriend seeing my stained underwear, just like the ones that are in the drawer that have been washed. I'm even more afraid of him seeing what my underwear really look like.
Yeah.
Crusty, creamy, like all the works. And
Mm-hmm.
there's one I'll never forget when I was in college. I lived in a single, which was like the worst thing for me because I was just like it was a fucking nasty girl free for all. Like I was just like filthy, nasty, gross. And I brought a guy back to my single one time and I didn't clean it up well enough. And he looked at my desk and he went, "Are those toenails? Did you clip your toenails and leave the pile on the desk?" And that like it will just flash back into my mind. It
Well, to me, I'm like, wow, you put them in a little neat pile. Like, that's kind of nice. Like, you just forgot to do the scoop into the trash. Like, that's okay. Like, I would just like let them fly everywhere. But yeah, I mean, I could see how that would be excruciating. I remember one time I was like so addicted to gum. I would just chew gum incessantly because I was always so hungry. And I like had like probably 30 gum wrappers in one shift. I was working at a restaurant in college and I had my apron and I put like they were like 30 gum wrappers from all night long, you just in and out, and I forgot to dump it out and someone the next day like found it, and that was so humiliating that someone reached in there to put like their pens in and was probably like, what the fuck, like who would chew 30 pieces of like seeing I think I like kind of wrap it up with like the dirtiness, like addiction, like secret. You're just you're weird.
Vagina.
You're weird. Vagina.